Hey everybody, it's T3 Gaming. Alright, we are gonna do another episode of PGA Tour 2K25 Golf. Alright, today we're gonna add a little bit information to you. Now that I've been playing this game for a little while, I'm starting to get a pretty good grip on things, getting better at everything. See, that's one of the perks of playing with somebody who's learning this basically at the same time you are. You know, I'm doing all the research, doing everything I can to get good at it, because I've been playing games like this for years, and this is a very complex game, I'll tell you right now, but it is doable, and I love it. Now, I purchased the whole thing, so I get all the passes and everything, so I got, when I go all in, unless I'm doing like online games, I do free to play. But there's two things I am going to touch on today, and I'm going to do that at the beginning of the video, so if that's all you want, you can listen to the information and you can leave. But I'm also going to do a Topgolf today too. Okay, so two things I'm going to talk about is your basic settings. I know I've had a video before, but I've gotten much better at it since that video. So, you know, I'm starting to learn my way around this maze of software and stuff. But we're going to go over your basic settings. Now, if you're brand new to this game, you want to build up your builds as quick as you possibly can, and the only way to do that is to go on the easy levels while you learn how to play this. You can get some XP points and stuff like that, build up that VC currency. But right now, what we want to do is build up our XP, so I can get my level over to the right where it says T3 Golfer. I'm at level 35, so I've only been playing for a few weeks. I only play like one thing time of day though, so if you could literally get that up very quickly if you play 10 and 12 hours a day, which I don't do. But I've learned there's some good ways to make some really good XP. And how do I judge a good way of XP? Okay, if you play a certain tournament and it takes you an hour to play the tournament, and you get, say, 1,500 or maybe 1,000 XP, depends. From been told, there's some pretty good high paying ones, but you gotta be awesome and play online, I think, to get those. But I'm still looking around. But I go by hour. How much XP per hour? Like if I can play 5 Topgolfs and make say 600 or 700 XP per Topgolf competition I do, and I get like 3,000 XP per hour. That's amazing. That's awesome. Now I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I know, if I remember correctly, I did get pretty good XP on Topgolf and Quick Play. So we're going to do a Topgolf after I do my video, the information I wanted to give you. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go in and show you settings. So we're going to go into do my career settings. There's 2 places we're going to do these settings. So we're going to make sure you have these correctly. Okay, the first one is in my career. Just go up to settings. Okay, the lowest you can get is amateur, so leave it. I start off at amateur, keep it at custom, very easy. Rounds per event, custom, dynamic, and the sim, unplayed holes. Set sim to have unplayed holes simulated. So what that is, if you don't have to play all 4 rounds in a tournament. You can if you want to when you get awesome and you're playing online. But let's say I want to get through my seasons relatively quick. On basic tournaments, I'm just going to set it for 1 round. A full round, so just 1 18-hole, and that's the tournament right there. So now what it's going to do, those other 3 rounds, they're going to score everybody even par through the whole thing. So whatever you all score in the 18 holes is what you're going to get. So if you're winning at the end of 18, you're going to be winning after the... Now, when it comes to signature tournaments and major tournaments and the FedEx Cup tournament, we set those to 2 rounds, rounds of full 18 holes. That way you can make a cut, and that's for a quest. Okay, so this is the setup you wanted. In season 2, I'll go up. I'll move up to pro. I might even go to pro because I did some amateur. Full stick Evo, and I did pretty good. I'm starting to get real good at it because there's a couple methods of you can use to hit, and it's called 3-click. It's like a training wheel. Don't even start with that because when you start playing at pro level, you're not going to be able to use it on online. you can. I think you can still use it on the career mode. But once you get to a certain rank and online, you can't use it no more. So start learning to do the Evo swing now. That way you mastered it by the time you get to it. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy it more. Cause I'll tell you, I went through my difficulties, my frustrations, but I'm starting to get down a little bit. I went up there about 2 weeks ago and tried to play online, just on a regular Pro-Am and got my butt kicked. Okay. Now I went up there 2 weeks later after I've been practicing a little bit more, and I did what is called a match play, and I won. I won the match play, and I got some pretty good XP on that. Okay, so it's just going to take some perseverance, and just keep working the mouse and getting better at these Evo swings. Okay, and I'll have tutorials showing you when I do that stuff too. I'm going to start doing like an introduction to my gameplay with a little bit of information on most of my videos now, and this is the test phase. That way I can get people to come in and see the video, and if they want to stay and see me play, and, you have both options. Sit there for a little information, or you sit there for the whole entire 30 minutes to watch you play around. Topgolf won't take that long. You can see me play when I play 4 or 5, but alright, so that is the settings that we have. Okay, while we're here, get on the rivals. Okay, I'm already on tier 2 now. You got to beat every single one. Make sure you click the rival. Make sure you have it set. I have it right now. Yeah, I have him set now. I just beat Matt Fitzpatrick. Okay, and these are my sponsors. So you're gonna get sponsors, and what you want to do, level these up to tier 5, and then you can move on to other ones. So I'll get into all that later. Okay, but it's one thing I wonder where it's at. I don't think it's in the sim. It might be. Let me see if it's in the sim. No, we don't want that. Okay, we'll see if it's in a quest and profile. This is where you're gonna get the overall settings. Okay, rewards available, claim quest rewards. Okay. Okay, so this is where all of your quest at, and we're gonna go over that in a little bit. But I want to get into the settings first. Okay. Stats, records, handicap, replays, course. That's where you keep all. If you hit an amazing shot, you can save it for a replay and have it. Handicap record. What's my handicap? It's something silly right now. Okay, do I? Okay, Pinehurst, I scored 50. I'm on the easiest. Okay, I am on the easiest level. Okay, and you'll probably do the same thing. That's just while we're getting good. Okay, so let's go to settings. Alright, difficulty. See, I have it on perfect swing. That's what I have it on. So that means my Evo swings straight up and down. Okay, you cannot mess this up. Even if you hit all the way to the right, it's still gonna go straight basically. Now, I just did it without the perfect swing. I just did it on amateur, and the first time I did it, I was all over the golf course. Now I'm getting better at it, and I actually scored some birdies, and I took down the match play. So, all right, swing difficulty, get it on perfect swing. Now, eventually, we're gonna want to get that up to pro at least, so we can get online and do some good. You get pro, you got Pro-Am, master, and then you got legend. Okay, so we're gonna keep that back on perfect swing for now. The rhythm preference, we're gonna keep that off. That's your downswing, has an impact on the shot outcome. We're going to keep the swing bias. Actually, I may turn that back on, because what the swing bias is, even when you have it straight up and down, when you turn the swing bias off, it's going to be on an angle. That makes it even more difficult. So I may do that sometimes. They may automatically do that. I think they do online anyway. So whether you're going to do it here, you can leave it off now, but once you start getting good, you can start adding some complex to your game. Alright, the swing context, I got that off. Vibration, I have it on. I'm on computer, so I don't feel crap. I think that's more or less for a cell phone. No, I don't think you can play it on a cell phone. I don't feel vibrations though. I don't know what that is. Okay, live range classic, distance control assist. What this is, you're gonna have a circle. Okay, and you'll see it. let's say I'm 150 yards away, but I pull the pin closer to, I have 140 yards now. Instead of using 100% of my swing, it's going to be at 85% of my swing, and it won't let me swing more than 85% of it. That's what that means. So you're going to want to turn that on. I keep that on. I don't know if it's available online when you play for ranked tours and stuff. Putt previews unlimited. Set numbers of the putts. Allotted per round. Basically, if you get on there and you make 86 putts, that's not going to shut the round down, I guess. I guess you can, let's see, what, 18, 9. So you can, I get it unlimited. Probably doesn't matter because I usually 1 or 2 putt anyway. Course yardage is on. Pro Vision win is on. Pro Vision live penalty is on. Okay, which I'm on very easy, so it doesn't matter. I'm not getting any of that. Okay, so let's go escape there. Let's get back into controls. Let's go right through all this. I have it on swing stick. That's what you're gonna want it on now. That 3-click, I'm telling you, you're just gonna get yourself in trouble if you start doing that. You gotta click 3 times. Okay, right stick aim. That's what I have it on. So basically, I think it's on the angle right with the swing stick. Default control, mouse and keyboard, that's what I use. Mouse swing sensitivity, I put it at 50%. Camera inversion, default. Input, guess 1. Swing stick, right stick, aim, guess, off. Most of the stuff I don't even really know. I haven't really got into it, but swing stick for guess 2. Okay. Alright, so accessibility, let's see what we got here. True shot hold toggle. Okay, obviously I looked this up online and I just put all holds on that. That's what they told us to do, so that's what I did. Alright, let's go down to the one that, no, it was the difficulty. I think that's the one I really wanted. Cameras, graphics, course design. Yeah, the difficulty, that's the one that we really want to make sure you have it set up the way I showed you right here. Okay, so why is that not perfect swing? Huh. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here before I mess things up. Either way, I'm going to be moving that up anyway. Okay. You have to get XP in this game so you can level up your golfer. Now, I got 1 golfer I'm building. I'm not building no more. I got 1. It's a technician. So let's go over into... Should be able to get into my progression. Is that a fast way into it? Nope. Play progression is what I want, so I need to get into home. Yeah. No. Yeah, my player. That's what I want. My player progression. And this is where your stats are at. Okay. And you need to get a lot of VC. And right now, I have 1. I only have 1 golfer right now as a technician. You can build another one. But the thing is, see these owned AP, it's a trip attribute points. I get 72 available. But let's look. If I max all these out, look how much. 3,000 VC, I only get 2,900. Okay, just to upgrade that. It's ridiculous. It costs a lot. Okay, so now if you own the AP, you can use these AP and it won't cost you any VC. Now, how do I get those? I gotta get this up to level 90. Once I do that, you have what is called a rebirth, and every single golfer I create after this one, I will get 24. So I can immediately put 24 down and save me all kinds of VC. So that's why I'm only building 1. So once I get that level 90, then I'll stop building my power one. But the technician is the best for a new player. It's well-rounded. Okay, so I jumped into that a little bit deeper than I wanted to, but the main thing I want you to get out here is XP in those settings. Now let's jump into here. first way to get these XP that I want you to start looking at these. Now I don't do a lot of these because I do other things. I just jump into the tournaments and stuff. Evo swing training. Go ahead and do it. I completed the first one, the backswing. It takes a little while, and then you do this one, and you'll get 150 XP. Here you get 150. You finish this one, you're gonna get 150. Cannot pin quest. Okay. Okay, tapped, you get 150 there, and then lesson completion, you're gonna get some golf balls. Full golf spectrum, you're gonna get 50 VC. My career kickoff, the big debut. So all this, if you go through all those quests, okay, pinned. I don't know why they're pinned. Anyway, so let's go back. Back into my quest here again, and you can earn all those. I gotta unpin those. Then you get your daily ones. Daily quest round. Finish the daily quest for sweet rewards. Finish a round. Archetype greenskeeper. So I'm not going to do that one because I'm not going to create a greenskeeper. Greenskeeper is for a putter strong golfer. So we'll go over those when I'm ready to create more daily quest ranked matches. Finish around ranked matchmaking. Okay, which I did. It's tough. I'm telling you, it's your first time. Now I went against a guy. I think it was his first time, and he was all over the golf course. So, but I was 2 under for that 9 holes, so I did pretty good. Then you got your weeklies, weekly quest play rounds. Finish 10 rounds. I won't play 10 rounds. So if you want, and you're gonna get the 150 VC weekly quest, daily quest. So complete 10 daily quests. If you complete 10 of those, you're gonna get all these fittings here. You're gonna want to collect these fittings. That makes your clubs more powerful. And then you get the 50 VC, 150 VC. Then my career mode, which is what I'm mostly on right now, Rise to Stardom. I got a couple of those done. Okay, once I finish it, I'll get 250 VC. Communication Wizard, I get the watch once I get the Media Magnet. Then we get Outdrive and Outshine. Got one of those, defeat Matt Fitzpatrick. I already did that. So I'll get to beat the other 2. Once I beat them, I'll get all that. Alright, so that's where you can get some good points. But they're small points, okay? It's really small points. Now, the other 2 that I've learned real quick, and I've done it twice now. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back one more. Still drinking my morning coffee. Okay, so we're going to go into play. We get the My Career, we got Topgolf, we got Challenges, and we got Matchmaking, and we got Quick Play. And you got Training. Okay, Quick Play, the first time I did that, I got 1900 XP for a 9-hole. The second time I got 1700. Now, I'm still trying to figure out, because the first time I played it, it actually showed 1900. But the second time, it only showed like 700, but I got 1700. So I'm trying to figure out how that happened. Topgolf, I can't remember how many I got, so I'm going to play it right now and see how many. But I play my round, and then you start farming the Topgolf and Quick Play, and we'll do other things. And you get some for challenges too. So I'm going to go in, and I'm going to start playing. These don't take long. 12 shots, 12 quick shots, and I'll show you how to get them and get max points. Okay, so we're going to go in here, start a new match. And we're going to go ahead and see. I'm trying to remember how many. I can't remember. It was about a week ago since I did it. But it's very easy. You just gotta shape your shop and get it into the target that they want. Okay. Topgolf. It's almost like a video game type of thing. Okay, so let's give me a time. Hit the target for 2x. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. Right here, okay. Okay. And hopefully, you want to land it in there. I think you get the most points. Okay, so I only got 10. Why did I only get 10 for that? Okay. Okay. Alright, so it's only let me go down to 225, so. And it's at 144. So I'm only going to do a full. Okay. I don't know why it's not letting me. It should let me go down. That's alright. I know what I did wrong. Okay. Okay. I think that's the lowest I can go right there. 106. 96. Can I go down low? 85 right there. Okay. See, I don't know if you get more if you land in here. I don't know why I'm only getting 10 points. Normally I get like 18. Hit the target for 3 times. Okay, so. Okay, so let's get that over there. I must have put it on a different set by accident. So that's 21. Alright, so let's go ahead and cue this down. That's 227 yards. Okay. Why is it doing that? See if I can get that to land right in there. Okay. 30 points. Okay, so that's good. So let's go over here. We're gonna have to hit E. We'll make the club go further, get you to the next club down. So that's 200, 226 to the middle. Okay, so let's go there. All right, 21. So I don't like this, close ones like this. So we're going to cue to get us into a low iron so we can get it right there. Okay, let's go right there. $15. Alright, so let's go back over here. Let's get into longer range. $93, let's go to the right. Okay, right there, 24 points. I think my record's 150 or 151. Okay, so let's go ahead and cue that down. 145. That's the evil swing, just like that. So 18. You go slow to where you want, and then you bring it straight up. Okay, so let's go ahead. 265. Oh, I gotta bring that up. Never mind. Okay, so let's bring that into there. We're gonna have to hit this one a little bit. Okay, bam, right up there. Get that right in there. This helps you with the greens. For some reason, it wouldn't let me do a full club there, but it's all right. I got 24. That's ball 10, so that should be it. All right, so we got finished 5 rounds of Topgolf to get. So I'm gonna finish 2 more of these, that's for sure. Score 173. So that took what, 5 minutes? So I got 129 XP for that, and I got 167 for the tier. Now keep in mind, that took 5 minutes. Take that times 10, and we got 1300 or 1600. Now the clubhouse pass, this is for tiers. You get some nice equipment when you level up. This will help your golfer level up. Okay. So now we're looking at time, and then of course now I got a putter. I can actually +6. We're looking to get +6, and plus you can progress your clubs, and you get a little bit of VC. And the thing is, if I remember correctly, I think I got an Evo tool out of this too, which made it worth it. Okay, so all I got was a little bit of VC. So let's go ahead and begin a match. So this would be number 4. So I'll do 2 more of these. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that over to the right. Cue it down. Put that right in there. That's 14. So let's get it over here. Hit that E a couple times right there. Okay. With the perfect, that's what you want to strive for every time. Okay, so we get 24 points there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the 3x. $87, so come on. So you have to go all the way to 100% on that. Unless you shorten your club up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this over here. $264. Right in the middle. Get it right there. Look at that. That should be some big points. 30. I think that's probably the max you can get. Okay. 42. What happens if you get in the pipe there? Alright, so let's go ahead and get that up. Hit the E a couple times. 97. Another 21. That's it. Yep. Went over just a little bit. that that went right in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do here. 227, 234. Way off, but 18. Okay, so let's hit that E one time, get up to 265. Okay, that's a. And I even missed one. I got 184. Finished 5 rounds Topgolf, play all pro, part 1, warming up. Okay. So it's a 138, so we actually got a little bit more there. Okay. Equipment progression, okay. 9 VC, not a whole lot of VC. I got an Evo too when I did a quick play match, so. Alright, one more. I'm gonna see what we're gonna get for that quest there. Get much more for the quick play, so. But this is just something quick. If you just want to spend 20-30 minutes and grab yourself 1,000 real quick, you can do that here. So we got, I'll be about 500 on 3. Plus I get the pass too. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead, 227. Okay. I could add over 200 there if it wasn't for that miss I had. Only 14. Okay, let's cue that down to 193, 189. I don't know why it's doing that on this Topgolf. It's being all finicky. That doesn't happen when I'm on the course. 24. Let's go ahead and ease that up to 198. Let's go 220. That's good. Okay. Let's be right in the middle. Also great. Doing this. It's also great for when you're playing, hitting the greens. Okay, so let's go ahead. Cue this down to 83 right there. I think I know why I couldn't get down, because I had the fence, something to do with that fence down there. Alright, look at that, 45. Okay, so if you hit it in that thing, you get 45. Wow. That's something. Okay, let's go ahead and eat up there. 265. Perfect contact there. Yeah, so if you don't want to play a full 18-hole round, you can do Topgolfs and you can get up and go whenever you want to. You don't have to worry about anything, and you can also do challenges like this too. I got a couple challenge videos up there too, so. Okay, that's 18. Let's go over here, raise that up to 193. See, perfect swing. It's not affecting me. If I was on pro, I'd probably be hitting it up against that with that. Okay, so let's go ahead. See, now I'm gonna go ahead and cue it down to 85. There we go. See, I was against a fence. I don't know why it did that last time, but it did. Okay, almost overshot that. Okay, so let's get, we're on 8. Okay, so let's eat up. 265. Okay. Pretty good shot. It's hard to get perfect and perfect. If you shoot it like that, you'll be all right. 21 for most of your shots. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this over here. Cue it down to 144. Okay, that's not almost 200. That's good. Okay. Alright, so finish 5 rounds Topgolf. We did that. Let's see what they give me for it. 233, that's my highest score. Okay, season 1 clubhouse. Look at 226, 174. So we got like 600, and we got quite a bit over here for the tier. Well, almost at the 37. Progression, we're still moving up, almost done with the Evo on that club. See, now if I go to that club, see, I'm already at Evo, I have to wait for this one to catch up. Alright, so let's go ahead. Chip skill, tie spinner, a skimming chip shot that generates a lot of spin and checks up quick. Perform with a wedge from around the green. Okay, that's chip skill. I don't know, does that automatically give me that? But I have to place it. I have to look that up. That's something new to me. Look at the VC I got for that quest. I got for doing that quest. That's pretty good. 300 points too. So we made well, now we made about 800 XP just right there. About 10 minutes. So if you go by how much you can do in an hour, if you just like doing stuff like that, you can get up there pretty quickly. And we're at 3100, so we got some good VC on that. All right, so the basic thing I wanted to get, if you're still here from the beginning of the video, is those settings. Make sure you have those settings set easy. Get good at it, then move yourself up. Work on one golfer, the technician, be the best one. Get them up to level 90, and then we can work on other ones. Get through season 1, win all the tournaments, the majors. You win all the majors, your Grand Slam, and you get the fitted golf clubs. And that's, I can't remember where they were at, but they're gold ones, and they're already fitted. So when I get those, then I'm gonna start, getting online more than probably. But I'll have to look up and see what the parameters are on those. All right, so XP and those settings. Those are the big 2 things I wanted you to get out of the video. And then cop off. If you just go in there for about 30 minutes, an hour, and you can really rank up the player. I'm at level 36. I was level 35 before I started that, so I went up a whole level. Quick play a couple quick rounds, and matchmaking. I do that online. I think this matchmaking, you have to create your own room or join a room. I don't know why they do it that way. They don't do it that way online, so I don't get it. And then you get the training. If they have it on a quest, I may do that sometime. Driving range, the Evo swing. This is the one has the quest. I did the Evo swing one. I got to do these, but I'll do that later. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a like and a subscribe. And like I said, I'm a new YouTuber. I'm getting better as we go. So just give me a chance to get used to talking into the microphone. And I will keep these good videos coming. Remember, I'm new to this game. I play other golf games, but I'm new to this one. And WGT, this tough game too. So we'll get good at it together, and that's always good, rather than having somebody scoring 15 48s on legend status, trying to teach somebody who's never played the game for. They're talking at a level that, you know, and they don't do it knowing it, but they do. Sometimes I had to search the internet just to understand what they were saying. But, you know, I'm not saying anything bad about them because I learned from them too. So, but this gives you a different perspective on somebody who's learning how to play the game. So, all right. So I appreciate you, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video. You have a good day.